Can't figure out if I'm getting better posture or... Did somebody correct my posture? Am I becoming less lazy? No! Hey, what's up guys? Blowout and welcome to the Vox of Gaming. Here to cover all your gaming news and all kinds of fun info throughout the week in an indie game and also a Kickstarter that you guys may be interested in. Tons of great games to be discovered, but let's get right into it with your gamer news. Time to catch up on some news that ended last week. Now, GTA 5 Blowout, if you guys haven't heard yet, tons, if not all of it, has been released yet. Not really, there's quite a bit that they didn't talk about. But let's get right into it. What they did talk about, 3 main protagonists you will be playing, and you can change throughout all of them anytime during gameplay. Now these characters are going to have their own story, and also the map size is ridiculous. It's a combination of, think of Red Dead, the size of that map, right? Huge! Also GTA 4 and Vice City combined. Now they built this from the ground up, everything from the physics to even the HUD, so that's great to hear, especially with car physics. Now they also talked about how there's not going to be any working out modes or any stuff like that, so you don't have to worry about body sizes and different animations for that. They wanted to focus on one kind of style animation. The other thing that's interesting is that there's going to be no famous voice actor, so this way you concentrate more on the story. So in case if you come across a character that sounds like Jean-Claude Van Damme, you don't go, oh, I want to make this guy happy, and focus on his story and make sure that it's more relevant when it shouldn't be. So this way you get more in-depth and involved into the story and actually what's going on, and not so much sidetracked and distracted by these awesome voice actors. Next up, All-Star Super Smash Bros. Battlestar Royale. I always get them all confused. PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale has announced rivalries, 10 of them, and these are awesome. We're talking about rivalries like Nathan Drake versus Sly Cooper because they're theme-based, because they're treasure hunters and things like that. So you're gonna see a lot of these counteracting each other. I highly recommend to check out this video. They did a great job with it. Now this comes out on November 20th if you guys don't remember that. Ow! End of this month, baby. Oh, not to mention it shows a little boss at the end. Who could it be? MMO news time. Elder Scrolls Online. We all had our doubts. They came out with these first images and it looked terrible. I don't know any Elder Scrolls fans that were happy for it, especially after seeing these images. But have no fear and put hope in it now because they came out with a video and it looks great. They actually show off a ton in this video and just the first set of a ton of videos that will be coming out. This is the basics, so they cover a lot of the combat style and how it's going to play out, but also a lot of the armor as well and some of the classes. But this is what has me excited. The biggest thing I hate about MMOs is servers, and they have now announced mega servers. So a bunch of servers are going to work together and coincide in one world that you can play in. So when you find out your buddy at work plays, you don't have to worry about him being on another server now and paying 20 bucks across realms. Bah. They also talked a little bit about PvP, but also how the game is mostly going to focus on exploration, so it's going to be a huge map. The biggest thing that has me excited about this though is that there's going to be PvP siege battles, so siege weapons, catapults, and everything else. Love that playstyle. I loved it ever since Warhammer Online, and there's some other games that had it too, but that's mostly where I played it. But nevertheless though, I think this just gives us hope in the MMO genre. I hope it goes good for everybody, especially Elder Scrolls fans, as they're going to be mostly focusing on story, and they got plenty of it to cover. Now some quickie Mass Effect 3 news. If you guys have been wanting to fight alongside of Arya Tarok as a squad mate, well, don't worry, now you can in the upcoming DLC. Now if you can't wait to see the very first female Turian ever, not too bad. Next up, Humble Bundle Android 4 pack has now come out, and who doesn't love gaming and charity and supporting developers? Really, that's what I love about it, because you can divide your money about who you want to give it to and help out. Nevertheless though, $6.15, you get all the fun little games in this pack. And don't worry, if you guys don't have Android, then you can go ahead and get this for PC, Mac, and Linux also. Yay, charity. In other MMO news, if you guys love free to play and if you love Star Wars, yeah, Star Wars The Old Republic, less than a year after coming out, they're already going free to play. Now you can go ahead and get up to level 50 for free, but of course you're gonna so tongue-tied. You can get to level cap 50, and then of course you're gonna be restricted on some content which you have to pay. Hey, it's free to play. Honestly, I don't care. I'm gonna go back to play this just because it's free to play, because I hate paying monthly fees for a, I'm not gonna say a bad MMO. I had fun playing it. To level 12. Finally, glitch of the day. I love glitches. Now this is from Fallout 3, and buses are a little touchy. What can I say? They have an explosive personality. I believe I can fly. I smell Speed 3 coming. Ha! Sandra Bullock, you better be in it. Alright guys, your indie game for today is called Miasmata, and it's pretty interesting. It's another, we're seeing a lot of these survival games in which you run out, and that's actually part of the game is exploration. And pretty much that's the game. The thing is though, little twist, you're a plague-stricken scientist, and you have to go out and find the things that are going to save your life. Oh, and there's other things on the island that want to murder you, but part of the game is also doing the research, actually putting it on the slide and looking through the microscope, and yeah, that's fun. But in this, the graphics are actually really nice, so there you go, your indie game to check out. Time for your Kickstarter, a game that you may want to support and make happen, but I'm going to get on a little soapbox here. If you've been watching the Vox of Gaming for the past month, there have been an extreme amount of space games that are coming out, and it's kind of getting redundant now. In fact, this game is a little bit like Star Citizen. In fact, the game's actually not made. He doesn't show any game footage, but every bullet point he says is essentially Star Citizen. Nevertheless, though, he wants 1.2 million pounds. That's US dollars times 1.5. Oh my God. And $400,000 he's already at with 50 days to go. So when that all equals out, about 2 million US dollars. Wow! Pretty much same thing. Star Citizen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. You guys are my peeps. He has Star Constellations, which are based off real constellations, shipping, pirates, customization, all that jazz. Now the game developers Frontier Development making this are planning to come out with this in 2014, but right now there's no gameplay. So there you go. If you want to earn some swag and support them, have fun. I'm off my soapbox now. I'm gone. God. Alright guys, that's it for me though. I am Bebop Vox. Thank you for watching. Congratulations to the 10 winners of Game Music Codes. Woo! 10 more as always. Well, not as always, because I'm running out. But I love giving these away because they're awesome and I can give so many of them away to you. So good luck. Be sure to comment below and subscribe. Comment about anything I talked about during this show, especially while you were watching, or go ahead and answer the community question, which is, what is the most educational game you have ever played? Go ahead. I'm going to say Echosaurus. I think I was like 12. It taught me so much about recycling. What can I say? Alright guys, I am Beyond Vox. I will see you tomorrow, as we're going to also have a Saturday show. So tons of news throughout the week. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in game.